Welcome, guys. Welcome to another late night episode with Pat and Pierre. Today we have a massive preview and we have a very, very special guest that I'm watching. That he's the reason why I'm watching so closely currently, week by week, this week in Caps. Welcome, dear Mr. Snapback God.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
How are you?
Du bist wunderschön. Oktoberfest
That,
to all.
that means a lot to me. It's a little bit weird when a man says this to another man, but
He never does his homework before he starts talking shit. That's for sure.
but that's cool. Thank you very much.
It's funny that I was driving to the warehouse today, and I'm listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger's book, Be Useful. And during that, Pat calls, so I'm switching from one Austrian accent to another, and it was almost like I feel like I'm almost an Austrian now, almost. But there's a saying in German that he keeps saying. I've got to find out what it is. Throughout the book, he says it. I'm gonna have to ask you about that saying later when I get back to that book. But boy, Arnold Schwarzenegger actually narrates the book. He reads the book.
Yeah, that's cool. Book. I like that when the authors are reading the books. That's really cool.
This fucking guy, I love listening to that guy talk though.
Yeah,
you know. But yeah, we're approaching 100 people already late on a Thursday night. Late and listen, this is gonna be a massive preview show. First, we'll go through what's dropping. We got some topics tonight, and boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of hats to show off. And Hezzy, we had a bunch of requests for your hat. I spent my morning invoicing many people for the drenched socks, we'll call it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and if you guys, if anyone else wants to get a hold of the Hezzy hat, and really join the fun of using the vault whenever Hezzy sees a San Diego Padres hat, it's time you pick up the drenched socks hat.
Oh my God, this one is so good. I just saw it yesterday when the box arrived, and I mean it's even better than on the markups. It's even much better. But it was a little bit weird when I put my white socks on tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
it is. I'm gonna tell you right now, that hat nails the essence of what we were looking for.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely,
really
it did. It did.
Sold by the pound. Chief Nakahoma is that logo can't be used anymore. Pat went digging around in his warehouse and found that.
Yeah. So the ladies are currently cleaning up everything because it's end of the year, and they are going through all the inventory. And there is, we are still putting some stuff online that we had from back in the days when the shutdown came, because there was a lot. And there might be also some Chief Wahoo, so watch out on the weekend. And there's also the OG. Which one was it? The Yakima Bears OG one. We have approximately 20 pieces of that too.
Amazing what you find when you start poking around in a warehouse, huh?
It's crazy.
Well, listen, let's
I still I don't want to interrupt you, but I still think that our warehouse is still smaller than your whole fucking collection.
It could be. It could be. Wow. There's more in my collection than there is in our store.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That is for sure.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, listen, let's hit that countdown. Let's have a good time here.
Yes, Lord! Welcome to another stream, Late Night with Pat and Pierre, episode number 9 today. And we have a special guest here, as you probably already know. So I really tried. I practiced this the whole morning. Julia was super upset because she tried to sleep, but I tried it under the in the shower. And yeah, welcome to the stream. We have a special guest today. Leon is also here, and of course, my dear friend Snapback God joins us today for this massive preview show. I hope you guys are ready.
All right, listen, I know I'm ready. I've got piles of hats here. And we're going to, for the first time, I think we're going to show off just about everything that came in the most recent shipment, just so you guys can kind of see it. And listen, you got to remember, though, some of this stuff won't be dropping for a while. I do want to say, though, Pat, I'm very concerned with the fact that you were thinking about Snapback God in the shower.
He's challenging the inner energy, and you'd be surprised if Pat was an eligible bachelor and he yells "Yes, Lord" like that in the streets. The amount of the pussy magnet that happens from screaming that out. Like if I go to Austria and I go "Yes, Lord," with them girls, that all them hoes is just gonna come and surrounding me. But we're all married now, so I mean it doesn't work. But for anybody that is foreign and decides to go to Austria, yell that out and see what happens. Thank me later.
Yes,
Snap, okay, I'm pretty sure you would be on the next episode of Locked Up Abroad if you headed to Austria and started screaming that shit. All right, so listen, you guys ready to get started here or what?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so why don't we start first with what's dropping, okay? I have the hats in hand before we pull up the slide, Leon. So let's show these off first. So you guys know when Pat and I were kind of you guys know Pat's a Falcons fan. I'm a Patriots fan. So when we're doing our drop planning and figuring out when we're going to drop this, we said we got to do these two hats together. So this is the draft day cap for Michael Vick. So what we did with phase one of the draft pack is we used satin brims that correspond to a color on the team. We metalliced out the front logo, and we tricked out the draft side patch. So this one is the Michael Vick. This one has a gray under, super clean. Listen, I'm a Patriots fan, but I've always been a huge fan of the Falcons logo, and this one is an absolute winner. So this is the first hat that's dropping tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And this is both.
And it's not the 28 free drop. It's not the 28 free drop. Okay, just I want to clarify that. Yeah.
Listen, this is dropping both in the U.S. and Europe. So Pat and I are spending a lot of time planning our drops.
Mm-hmm.
So we correspond the U.S. drops, not all the time, but there's going to be specific drops that are going to be dual drops that happen both in the United States and Europe.
But this is not dropping today in Europe. I just want to add this because in Europe it's like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. You're dropping a little bit later. Dropping a little bit later, but this will definitely be available for both America and Europe. So Pat and I are unifying the world.
I had so good. I had so good. Even Lola likes it.
Lola loves that fucking hat. And here's the real GOAT. Tom motherfucking Brady. All right. Yeah. We got the Flying Elvis. He was picked 199th in the 2000 draft, only to become the best quarterback in the history of the game. Green under. He was instrumental in that 28-3 comeback against the Falcons. Incredible player. This is the Tom Brady, man. Wow. And listen, if you're a collector like me, and Pat's a collector, Leon's a collector, Snap's a collector, when you see phase 2 and so on and so forth, you're going to wish that you picked up all of these. So try to get your hands on this. You're up late, you're waiting, might as well pick it up. So those are the two hats dropping today. What's next, Leon?
That's nice.
Yeah, do you want me to do the topics or?
Oh, well, no, what we should do first, I think, is show Pat and I our hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the battle? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So this bright son of a bitch right here, this is the Ducks 2.0. So if you remember the 1.0 hook to the Oregon Ducks, this is the 2.0. We went with satin brim, green. You got all that metallic in there. Beautiful, beautiful hat. I'd have to say it's better than the 1.0 in my opinion. This is the Ducks 2.0. and this will be dropping soon at Topper Store USA.
That dark satin looks nice, man.
Great hat.
Dark green.
Yeah, the dark green. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dark green satin.
I'm rocking today the Manitoba Moose, a dedication. We did this hook to the legendary jersey, and it was the rookie season of one of the best Austrian hockey player of all times. And the nice thing on this one, I sent it to you, Pierre. He shared it on his story when we shared it, and that's really cool. So shout outs at this point to Michael Grabner. Super nice AHL hat.
That's a good hat, man. All right. The next thing I can show, though, really quick is just some housekeeping, right? So here there's 3 AHL hats. I don't think there's ever been an AHL pre-order in the hat world, but we have 3 hats that are now on pre-order. I'm going to show them off to you guys real quick. They're on pre-order right now. If you go to the website and you click the pre-order section, these 3 are sitting right there. So the first one you've got is the one that Pat just showed you, the Manitoba Moose. Take a look at this baby. Look at this thing. Just shine. Holy God. Okay. Next up. The Roadrunners. Look at this thing. And last but not least, my favorite. I know it's not everybody else's favorite, but my favorite. The Hartford Wolfpack. The first time you've seen this logo used, and Pat and I know that because we looked, and we have a 2.0 and a 3.0 on deck, but these are the 3 hats right now that are on pre-order, and our AHL catalog at Topper Store USA is getting deeper and deeper. I saw someone ask about Rockford Ice Hogs. Pat and I have created one. We're waiting on approval, but that one is absolutely amazing. So, all right. So that kind of does that. And what we can do now is we can jump into a couple of topics, and then we'll get into some previews.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. So our first topic of the day
Bring it on.
is Tom Brady Day. So 12/12 is now known as Tom Brady Day. So Tom has gotten together with Topps, which is now owned by Fanatics, and they made up this day. So they put a bounty on this card. So for the first time ever, you're able to get an actual baseball autograph by Tom Brady. They obviously photoshopped this image, and they came up with this whole marketing scheme. But the 1/1 card has been pulled. There was a bounty on it for $500,000. But the real collectors are really looking for the number 12 right there. So you see on the top left-hand corner, if baseball doesn't work out, there's always football. You can try to get the cards right now. The base cards are even going for over $1,000. So they're really trying to grab your money right now with this 12/12, which I didn't know, but now is kind of known as Brady Day. You guys have any thoughts here?
I don't like it. I straight go out and say I don't like it because, collecting baseball cards is something special, right? It's like hunting something where you don't know how it ends in the future, or maybe you already know because it's a huge rookie or something like that, right? But this is just making money, right? It's just making money, and in my opinion, this is exactly the way the hobby should not go. Period.
I mean, listen, I'm indifferent. I'm a Tom Brady fan, but I'm not a big baseball card guy. I loved baseball cards when I was a kid. I think the hobby's turned into a man hobby. Really, it's not for kids anymore. It's not the same.
Yeah.
I can remember going to the local gas station, walking there, and spending 50 cents on a pack of Topps 1988 Topps baseball cards and just opening them and stuff. The hobby's not like that anymore. It's become like a money grab in a lot of cases. Yeah. But this is a money grab. I do think I do think that one that's 12 of whatever is kind of cool. It says if baseball doesn't work out, there's always football. That's kind of cool, but I don't know, man. I did buy. I'm going to say this though. They did get my money for the Montreal Brady jersey.
Yeah, so we'll cover that here. So basically, they came out with this like fake post and like kind of converted Tommy's stats into baseball stats. I don't know which catcher could really play 23 seasons and hit 649 home runs, but they kind of converted the stats over. And then Eli kind of played up to that and sent him a congratulations video and said, like, congratulations, Tom. You had all these, accolades, 7-time World Series champion. You saved the Expos. And, my favorite moment was when our Giants beat you guys twice. So that's why he's wearing the San Francisco stuff, Giants on Giants and stuff like that. And then Mitchell Ness did release limited edition Tom Brady authentic Expos jersey, $300, huge price tag. And then Topps followed that up with the Bill Belichick Topps Now card. So basically for $10, you get the base card, but then you get entered in a chance to win the autograph of Bill Belichick. So Tom can hit, but can he throw? Signed Bill Belichick. So you do have a chance to win that. Again, like another raffle system, money grab type thing, fictional card again, but they're really milking it for Mr. Tom Brady.
I just can't believe they lost to that guy in the upper left.
No, he should not wear hats. Look, this hat looks weird.
The curve is awful, by the way.
Well, I think it is a good time, if any, because he kind of resembles what I want to show next, which is go back a slide. So one thing Pat and I tend to do, right, is we like to do something fun. So we got the Hezzy hat, we did the Pornhub hat, but we did another hat that we want to kind of throw out there, and this was really just done to be fun. And when news of this alien broke, Pat and I said it was time to make a hat, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys know a little bit about the story of this alien, right? No,
you don't know.
Snap, you don't know about this alien?
Just because it's from Mexico doesn't mean that I don't know it. You should shame on you, Leon, for thinking that I know every Mexican story in the world.
I thought you would have followed the UFO. I don't know. You seem like one of those conspiracy.
Well, Leon, why don't you give us a little rundown?
So I guess like the Mexican government officials had these aliens apparently in their like archives or whatever. So they brought them out and they had them in these weird boxes and showed the different readings. But apparently these are two. Mexico has been in possession of these two aliens for quite some time. Apparently
that's not real. This is not real.
No, it's real.
What we're about to show you is fucking real, all right?
It's fucking real.
So Pat and I were in a design section. We said, fuck it, we're going to make a hat based on it.
No way, I need it. Give me that hat now. Send me that freaking hat.
So we did. We put the alien, colored it in Mexico colors, and then put the Mexican flag on the side.
And this was so much fun with our rep together. And I say, oh my God, if this gets approved, it's so good.
Somehow it got approved. So there it is. This is the Mexican alien hat. So this one will drop at some point. This will probably be some sort of a shock drop, but we certainly wanted to kind of share the story behind it. So we've had two kind of comical hats in this drop, and that's going to be the Mexican alien along with Hezzy's crusty ass.
You don't know.
Drippy sock.
I wait till I show my cousin this hat because I told you that my cousin actually crossed the Rio Grande, so he's a real alien. This is. Oh my God, I need that hat. Wow,
so we can get back to the topics now.
All right, get back to the topics. This is another one. So one of the favorite debates between you and Snap is the GOAT, but I guess. Ant Edwards, the Ant-Man, was kind of asked about some comparisons between him and Michael. He doesn't like them. He feels that Michael could not guard him.
No. Time out. He said Michael Jordan is the greatest ever, but now, Michael Jordan wouldn't be able to guard him at all. No.
Now or.
No, I'm saying what Michael Jordan at his young age could not guard Anthony Edwards.
Bullshit. I watched Anthony Edwards carve up the Celtics 3 weeks ago, right? And I have a lot of respect for Anthony Edwards. I think he's a phenomenal young player. But Jordan will lock this motherfucker down.
Okay. First of all, this guy, he's no Dan Marley Plummer. Greg Elo, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy, he's fast, flashy, athletic.
Listen, Michael Jordan wasn't this one-trick pony like LeBron James. Michael Jordan plays fucking defense.
One trick pony. And LeBron does it?
No, not like MJ. MJ won Defensive Player of the Year awards.
Are you kidding me with the LeBron doesn't play defense?
What defense is he?
He's not known
He's
as
a chase down blocker.
He blocks him when no one's looking.
Yo, and this why are we thinking this about LeBron? This is about Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan.
I'm pretty sure that Jakob Poeltl got more blocks than LeBron.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Can you look up in the meantime?
Sure.
This would be great. I'm sure.
Michael Jordan would have locked down Anthony Edwards 100%.
He couldn't even lock down Rod Strickland. He couldn't lock down. There was a lot of people. Michael Jordan got the
Listen.
business.
Michael Jordan didn't win Defensive Player of the Year awards for no reason. He was all defensive team. Like I don't know, almost 90% of the seasons he played.
It was all propaganda for Nike and Jordan.
What the fuck?
Brand.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. David Stern knew what he was doing.
Everyone swears people were scared of Jordan. Soul 7, they were. They fucking feared that guy. Come on, man.
We have 16 blocks for King James this season, and the
Derek White has
Austrian
more.
Hammer
Derek
has
White
28.
averages more blocks per season.
See, the Austrian Hammer has 12 more blocks than LeBron James this
Who's
year.
who's the Austrian Hammer?
His name is Pirtle. I pick him as the worst starter in the NBA.
No, he's not. He's not. If you go to plus minus, he's far not the worst player.
And I'm a huge John Starks fan. BM, yes. Wait a minute.
Nah, listen, Jordan. Come on, man. These young guys now, they think that just because they're it right now that they would be able to eat up someone like Jordan. Jordan would have fucked this guy up.
Yeah.
The
agree.
game has gotten better, not worse.
Oh my God, it's gotten easier.
They don't learn new moves, new skills.
I think Pierre is right. It's getting more easier because today, to be honest, a lot of these guys are pussies compared to 20 years ago.
Yeah, thank you.
They are. And that's across all the sports, I have to say. Across all the sports.
100%. Yeah, football too. I'm a Brady fan, but Brady had it a lot easier than Montana and Marino did.
Yeah.
It's not that they're pussy. It's that the owners are dishing out a lot of cash and they got to protect their investments. So therefore, the NBA had to get a little softer so that these players can last. They're paying these players.
No, that's not why. That's not why. They wanted to increase scoring. They did not. Snap.
Alex Caruso has made more money than Jordan playing basketball.
Tim Duncan. I've been saying this for a long time. Tim Duncan and that Spurs with Greg Popovich slowed the game down and turned it into like 80 to 82 to 80 games. And they were losing viewers. So they had to move to a more European style of basketball that was high scoring to save the fucking league a second time. That's why they did it, not to protect investments. They did it to increase scoring. Just like in football, with all of these rules around the quarterback, that was done to increase scoring, to make games more exciting. It's all about money and higher scoring. Nobody wants to watch a fucking 75 to 70 NBA game. They want to see 140 to 122. You know? That's just kind of like, but I do like the way the game's played right now. I've grown to like it, but I also know it's a lot softer. And I know, and I like the word, I really love the word Pat used, which is the players now are like kind of like pussies. Soft. If you transplant them into that era, it's a much different ball game. They're getting the shit out of them physically.
Well, I don't know what era Draymond Green thinks he's in, but
we're gonna get there. Actually, that's a good segue, Snap.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Draymond Green.
this
Is he
motherfucker.
next?
He might not be next, but
Now we can go. We can go to Otani next, and then go to Draymond.
Okay. So Otani, you guys were right. He went to the Dodgers. He ended up breaking the all-time record for jersey sales on Fanatics website, and he more than doubled the average price of the Dodgers home opener. The Shohei effect.
Yeah, because he got double the salary.
Yeah,
so he needs to bring back some money, right?
What's interesting is his take home is only going to be $2 million for the next 10 years, with a cap hit of $46 million, and then $68 million from when he's 40 to 50, which is pretty interesting. Do you guys think? Now it is in the rule. It is in the rules. They're not breaking any rules, but do you guys think that that's good for baseball?
No. I don't think so, because it's like, what's next? You know, what's next? Where are we going right now? It's absolutely crazy in my opinion, because I mean, this guy's already 29, right? And well, you're given a contract until 40. Even though they structure and all that stuff. So that's what we already discussed multiple times. It would be interesting to see if there is something, you know, like a salary cap in baseball. You know what I mean?
Well, they have to play. This is all to avoid a luxury tax, I think, right?
Yeah. I get it, but it's like, you know, I don't think it's good for the competition.
I don't think it's necessarily fair. I think, but but it's within the rules.
But that's what I meant. It's like the rules are, you can move around in the rules a lot. You cannot do that in football. You cannot do that in basketball.
No.
You know, I mean, in basketball, they are also doing something like this, because they get old role players which are playing for a minimum to give a big contract to one guy, right? But this is probably not working in football or not working in hockey, right? Because you need at least some good players that get paid. And this is a little bit weird but at the end of the day, if you see something like the Yankees or the Mets, how much money they are spending and they are not winning, you know?
I know, that's the thing. Like this doesn't guarantee anything.
Yeah.
But it's going to create a lot of attraction to the Dodgers, even more so than there was before. So Glass now is about to, if they get him to sign an extension, he's going to go to LA too.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to build a fucking super team over there.
This jersey looks a lot way better than the Angels Otani jersey. This is going to be an iconic jersey for years to come. This is a great looking jersey. I don't know what other jersey he would have been better in.
Well, listen, I think you do need Otani in a big market.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing for baseball. I know people are going to hate to hear this. I think it's good for baseball. He's in a big market. You need him in a big market.
Yeah.
This is the biggest name in baseball. You don't want him playing for the Kansas City Royals. He's in a big market.
I mean, the jersey would close look the same.
It would. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is huge for baseball. But again, like Pat, you alluded to it, 10 years. That means you're 39 at the end of the contract. That's the year. He does have an opt out, though. I think if the ownership team changes or the president or the GM leaves in that 10 years, he can opt out. I don't know why he would want to, but it gives those guys, it gives that GM an awful lot of job security as well.
What's the last Dodgers jersey that people went crazy for besides this?
Betts.
Kershaw's been there forever.
Yeah, but Betts was probably, once they got Betts, I'm sure that the jersey sales went.
Probably Bauer. Probably Bauer too, in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, Bauer. Yeah, fucking Bauer, man. Don't even get me started. I feel so bad for that guy. But listen, let's move on from Otani and let's go to someone else who's been in the news lately. This motherfucker.
Yeah. So he's been paid. He's paid more in fines than Otani will get next year, which is interestingly enough. But almost $800,000 since October alone in NBA fines.
I think this guy is just doing that to get into center of attention, because he's not. I mean, I don't know.
I think he's like a child, right? And I think like the worse he gets on the court, the more he acts like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. So and that's so. At the end of the day, it's sad, like, because he had a quite good career, right? And now destroying all that stuff, because I don't think that he will be remembered for his championships anymore. He was getting remembered for his weird behavior on the court, and I don't like it. I mean, I already hated this guy when they played LeBron with the Cavaliers, and he acted like this, and I don't know.
But let me ask you a question, right? So Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason, Xavier McDaniel, you had a lot of guys that would like get physical like this. I mean, Larry Bird would get in people, like Julius Erving would get in people's faces and shove people and stuff. Like, do you think like some of it is like wilder because the game is softer now? Or do you think like he's legitimately like terrible?
No, the other guys didn't do it as flagrant as he's doing it. I mean, it's just a punch to the face.
I don't know. Charles Oakley was pretty fucking terrible.
Charles Oakley was bad, but he didn't do it like this guy. Like, he's just throwing haymakers, man.
I know, but so did Charles Oakley.
A lot of his stuff is cheap shots, stomping on people down, kicking someone when their hands are up, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of his stuff is cheap shots.
Let's take another perspective on that. So, for example, in hockey, it's allowed to throwing punches, right? Should this be also allowed in other sports? I think so. Yes, it would change a lot.
Because what this guy tries to do, he tries to sell the flop very aggressively, and it just doesn't work out for him.
We have a highlight package prepared for him. You guys might not be able to hear the audio, but it's just the NBA themes.
Well, I personally can't stand this guy.
Nah, me too.
He's going straight to broadcasting. He's already with TNT and Charles Barkley and them. So,
oh my God,
you're gonna see.
I would stop.
Why are you selecting such a guy for broadcasting? Why?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. Listen, let's take a look at this little highlight reel, and then then I think we can drop some hats, right? Right.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into some previews.
So we got Jim Ross announcing it. This is kind of what he's going to be known for.
But even his teammates are getting frustrated at this point, right?
Oh, he's costing them fouls, and he's not there, and he takes a lot of their salary too.
Yep. Well, while we're watching this, I would head over to the site. We have buy 3 get 1, and that will include these 2 hats. So if you're looking to pick up any other hats, I'd go fill your cart now, because we're going to drop these things pretty soon. We're giving you a heads up before anybody else knows. So we got 200 people in here. I'd head over to that site now. If you want anything else, I would get it in the cart now.
I'm ready. Yeah. You just need to pull the trigger, my friend.
How about I just show them one last time?
Yes, sir.
I know a lot of people are staying up just for this, so I want to make sure we allow them the chance to grab this before they fall asleep. So first one, you've got this Atlanta Falcons 2001 draft. This is the Michael Vick. You got a gray undervisor on this, a satin red brim. Look at this thing. Just shines. Oh, I forgot to show this too to you guys. It's got a golden NFL shield. Super clean. Beautiful. This is the second one that's dropping. The first one was the Raiders that sold out instantly. Now we have this one. And the second one is my beloved GOAT, Tom Brady, the orchestrator of the 28-3 comeback on the Atlanta Falcons a few years back. One in which my good friend, Pat, he lost his fucking cool and kicked everyone out of the Super Bowl party that was happening in his little loft in Austria.
Exactly.
And here we are, guys. These are about to drop right now. Are you ready, Pat, to drop these things?
Yes, sir. So
all right, let's do it. And then we'll get into some previews.
649 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at this Falcon hat, it reminds me of Madden. I don't know. Like, I just want to play Madden.
It was like which one was Madden with Tom Vick on? With Tom Vick.
07.
07, yeah.
That was right before he got into that other stuff, right?
That's why I said even Lola would like this hat.
Mhm.
I know where you were getting at. Lola would have bit his balls off. All right. Are
Hats
you guys
online.
It's online. All right. So everyone head on over to the site. Those hats are now live, and trust me, those were a hot ticket. So I don't know how long they're going to last, but I'd get over there and don't waste a lot of time trying to get them in your cart. Damn it, just do it and ring out so you don't get oversold on, please. We hate when things oversell. So with that, I think it's good to hand this over to Pat and let Pat take us through some AHL previews.
Just give me 1 second. I just want to post a story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No pressure. No pressure.
I'm knocking Pat out of his game here.
No. You're not. I'm already done. So, all right, guys. So we are talking about some NHL hats, right? AHL hats. Sorry.
Yeah, let's take us through them, man. I know how much you love this shit. So
Yes. So after the first session, we did a second session, and we already did a third session too. And this time we went in a little bit more deeper into different logos. And of course, so what we needed to do was, this was very, very important. What we needed to do, we also needed to bring in our favorite teams because we did not get them in on the first run. So it was like, for Pierre, that's the Boston Bruins. And man, have you seen these jerseys? These new jerseys they have? They are so fantastic. It's insane.
I know. I'm gonna pick one up because you told me how good they are.
Yeah. Did you?
Not yet. Not yet. I had to get the Tom Brady Montreal Expos jersey first.
Yeah. I mean, this is also a good jersey.
This is more the classic colorway that we did.
Yeah, but this one is so nice because look at the side. It's like slightly raised, the P in here, and I really love this lately because we will have coming some side patches where we have a little raised element in there, and this is super clean. Kelly green UV, white.
Listen,
guts.
brown with green UVs are fucking great, man.
Yeah, they are. And then another version, and this is more dedicated to the current jersey because there is that gold in there, right? And look at this one. It's so crazy. This gold in here is so different. And it works so great together because we were first thinking regarding the yellow and the gold, but this together, holy shit. It's like the perfect hook for this new jersey they are rocking this year. Some golden details in the AHL logo in the back. Got the white guts and a gray UV on this super nice.
Leon, you love hockey. Do these meet your standards so far?
They're very nice, although I hate the Bruins. So
yeah, you're
kind of like our Patriots.
You probably hate the next team much more than the Bruins. I'm pretty sure because this is from the rivalry team of your team, and that's my team. So it was time to make something for the Grand Rapids Griffins.
Ooh, I love this one. This one's fucking sick.
Yes, and look at the shine of this one. And then we got a satin blue brim, which goes so nice together with this metallic blue. And yeah, so we decided to go first with the Griffin script. We also need to do this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the golden details in here too. Also gray UV.
Wow. I have no clue who these are, but that double F right there is amazing, man. The way the two Fs are right there in the middle and split the Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it's so well balanced. This script is really well balanced. So
super smooth.
Yeah.
And our little cheat code, you guys are noticing, we're not doing them on every hat, but we love to do satin brims with metallic fronts because they just look amazing together.
Yeah, I just want to add something because I think we can. I don't want to leak something, but Snap, we have a hat coming for you because we know that you are a big nightclub guy, and we have a hat coming. You will go nuts when you see this hat, right? Because I think it's also dedicated. It's related to Atlanta, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I can't wait.
Yep.
Okay.
And just as an update, guys, the Tom Brady is sold out. There's a few units left in the Falcons. Not much left, but if you're looking for the Falcons, that one's still there. And people were asking a lot about a pre-order. Pat and I decide pre-orders on Monday. So depending on how the draft pack does, we're not sure yet. But certainly it looks like the Patriots and the Raiders might be one of those teams one of those hats that we might pre-order. We just have to make our decision as we move along.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then there's another one we did not do on the first run, and black dome and some copper details. So we got the refrigerator from the Milwaukee Admirals. That's such a great logo, and we did this script on the side, copper, black, AHL logo with copper details on the back, gray UV, white guts. Also a super nice, clean hat.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least,
this is probably my favorite. You saved my favorite for last, I think, of the hockey ones.
Yes, because we are going to fantastic. I heard that Lake Erie is fantastic, and this is a nice. It's like close to Cleveland, I think. There's something on the brim over here. Yeah, and this one is insane. So we got the monsters in this fantastic two-tone black dome, royal blue visor, and look at the side patch. This monster is coming for you. All the red eyes, AHL logo in the back, also golden details, black guts, gray UV. So we are mixing it up a little bit for you guys because some of you said they want to have black, want to have white guts, and we are now mixing it up a little bit.
Leon,
all right.
Leon, if I were you, I would get the refrigerator hat.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I've seen you rating a lot of refrigerators. All right, so let me show you guys a couple of hats. So this one's already been shown, but I'm going to show it again because I'm about to show you the 2.0 as well. So the 1.0 of the Space Cowboys is right here.
I love it.
This is so good. Oh my God.
Look at the SL, how it just looks. That looks like outer space. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one. Now the 2.0. Purple, black satin brim. Sorry, guys, my camera's not snapping into focus here. There it goes. Look at this.
Metallics.
Look at this. Beautiful. So those are the two Space Cowboys. Now, obviously, the script will drop first. This one will drop later, but we want to get them both out there for you guys to see. Everyone does a Space Cowboy in the front. We wanted to do that logo on the front. I just thought it looked spacey. Really cool looking hats. So those two are the Space Cowboys. Now, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's show this. I think this is going to be crazy. So you guys remember the original Rucker Park, right? The original Rucker Park cap. So we wanted to do something that commemorated legends of Rucker Park. So I'm not going to name the names of the players. I'm just going to show you. And what we did was we tried to kind of connect it to the rookie season for that player. So the first one, I'm going to call it Skyhook. So if you guys know who this is hooked to, this is a Rucker Park Legends pack. And this first one is called Skyhook. Next up, the doctor's in the building. And last but not least, this is only phase one. There's a bunch more coming. They're not all going to be NY. Some are going to have different front logos. But this one is called Skip to My Lou.
That's my favorite. My favorite player of all time.
The Skip to My Lou will be a Topper Store Select, numbered to 36, online select. Skip to my Lou. And the reason why, so people are asking what this patch is. This patch is the New York Parks and Rec patch, which is also at center court of Rucker Park. So if you know the first Rucker Park cap that we did was modeled after the court itself from a color perspective. So what we wanted to do is kind of show off 3 of the first phase Rucker Park Legends. Limited quantities on all of them, but this one's the most limited. This is Skip to My Lou.
I love it. I love that hat. Very nice.
All right. Guys, we told you this is going to be a huge preview show, and I'm going to show you guys 2 hats that are dropping in-store only. So when Pat and I create hats for the store, we try to find some stuff that's going to be somewhat unique. And here's the first one. So we did 2 Tampa Yankees. So this is the first one, Vegas gold crown, blue brim. You've got that gold Y. You've got that T, and you've got the little top hat. And then on the side, you have a metallic gold TY. And yes, Skip to My Lou has a red satin visor, guys. Now, we want to do another version of it. Pat said, let's go classic. So I said, yeah, why not? Boom. The more classic colored.
With silver details. So that what we changed is like the outline of the T in silver and the Tampa on the side in silver.
You and I played with this one. People don't realize, you're kind of flipping back and forth with colors. Pat and I spent a good 20 minutes trying to get this one right because we didn't like how it was coming out.
Yeah.
But this one in this iteration feels right. So these 2 caps will be in store only. Now, remember, when we do drop it in store, you have the ability to just reach out to the store, email the store. Anna and I will try to take care of you guys if you're not able to make it out to the store. But this will not go online. All right. I'm going to be tired, I think, after this. Let's look at – I'm going to show one major league hat before we get into a slew of minor league, right? So the Texas Rangers, right, they have a beautiful logo when you metallicize it. And we wanted to do this one a little bit different. So we wanted to do some like darker colors here. So you've got that brown with the rust, green undervisor. And then you've got that. This Leon, who's been around me for a long time, knows this is one of my favorite all-time favorite patches, the 95 All-Star Game patch.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
That's the T with the full outline. It looks so great on this one.
Yep, you can see it there. I think it snapped in a little bit there where you can see it. You can see that big outline.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing just shines, man. It just looks fucking beautiful. Okay, I'm going to show a Negro League cap that we did. The Newark Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's a nice. Sorry, guys, I do that just to get the focus. For some reason, I'm struggling a little bit here. Got a grander visor here. You've got the green Newark on the front, the green brim, and you've got that red eagle on the side. And you guys know I've talked about this a lot of times. I don't really like the Negro League back hit, so we just kind of keep it plain, nice and simple. This is the Newark Eagles. Now, let's get into some minor league. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you guys something wild first, okay? Now, remember, Pat and I experiment a little bit, okay? So we wanted to – anyone who knows me knows I don't smoke weed, but I'm known to dabble in gummies because my girlfriend got me into weed gummies. But Pat and I wanted to do something on hemp. So we did a Chattanooga Lookouts, and if you notice the bloodshot eyes, and we got the Chattanooga Lookouts logo on the side with a gray undervisor. This thing is going to be a great summer hat. This hemp fabric is super light. This thing right here is something different. We don't want to do just conventional all the time, so we want to throw something different out there to you guys. And no, it's not. It's like an olive, guys.
And you forgot something. We forgot something because we were so fucking stoned when we made this hat that we forgot the Batterman.
We forgot the Batterman. So that's another nice little touch. We forgot the Batterman because we were so high. So that is the Chattanooga Lookouts in full hemp.
How would you describe that fabric? Is it similar to like cotton texture-ish, the weight?
It's very light, man. So it's
Yeah.
you know what it feels like? Honestly, it feels like linen.
Okay.
Yeah.
with a little bit more. There's a little bit more hold to it than linen, but it feels like linen.
What is it? Is light though. It's like a lighter.
Yeah, but it feels super soft. I mean,
It's very interesting. I
It's
saw it in the.
it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
you cannot smoke it, I think.
No. Okay, so this one just arrived today.
Holy shit. This is
Yeah, the camera can't keep up.
The
Smoking.
Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We did this in a chrome. Get the purple with the crown there. This thing is sick.
Good job.
And then you guys have already seen this one. We might as well show it again.
Queensbridge.
Yep, there it is. This thing just shines. The natural is in purple, not burgundy. The other one. This one's in purple. See it there? Purple.
Purple almost looks metallic.
Yep.
Purple always tends to do that, though. The regular purple thread almost always looks metallic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what else we got here.
Ooh.
Reno Aces.
Is it a big league chew patch? What is
No. Biggest little city.
it? Oh yeah, Reno. Okay. I was gonna say.
This is one of my favorite orders we've gotten so far. I'm going to tell you guys right now. All right, this one's fucking crazy. You guys ready?
Beaumont.
Ay, Dios mío. Wow. Yeah. Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah. I love it. Wow.
Fucking love this thing, man. This thing is crazy.
Wow, that gator on the side patch. Hijo.
Yeah.
No, that's
Listen,
nice.
I think Pat and I will probably agree on this. Our favorite metallic happens. It's green because green metallic just fucking pops, man. It's just different.
It is.
This thing looks like it's just going to come out and bite you.
You know.
It is.
Yeah,
I like the word mark with the primary logo on the side now. I think that's like a cool combo.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mardi Gras coming.
Uh-oh. Marco.
The Marco hat. Oh, get the sock.
Oh no, what the
Get the sock.
with the LSU colors and the Saints colors? Oof. Marco's gonna faint. Marco's gonna faint.
Side patch. Oh, I need this hat.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay.
Merry Christmas, Marco, and a Happy New Year.
Saints and Tigers. Oof.
All right. Fuck. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This is a lot of fucking work. I'm getting tired. I'm out of breath.
Oof. Clearwater.
That side patch. I mean, that side patch is so good.
Want to do a Threshers in a blue? Just thought it made sense, right? Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
Pat. You got to show a couple too here in a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big ass order. Spokane.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Why do you do a sideband, man?" I'm gonna tell you why. Because we thought it looked good on this hat.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. That's why.
Now that's why it looks good on this hat.
Yeah.
It does, man. This thing just fucking shines.
Damn.
Look at this. Fucking crazy. All right. It's piling up here. You guys ready?
This is a fucking big order, man. What the hell?
No, man. It ain't fucking over yet.
Oh, the diamonds. Waterloo diamonds.
We wanted to color this one so it looked like a diamond, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And look at this on the side.
That's a high level of clarity right there. Ooh.
Waterloo Diamonds.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see here. This one I did preview, but I want to give you guys a look at it live and up close.
That's fuck.
The Mariners colors.
I can wait until we made the photos of this because I want to wear it. I always have to wait until the photos are done. You know, that's
You gotta keep them clean.
yeah.
The thing about the side patch is, I think the side patch, you have to see it to believe it, because I don't know if you're seeing that, like the water kind of shines and whatnot.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And this patch isn't super easy to color either.
No.
No,
It's not. I tried.
Jaron, the silky guts are not an option anymore.
Mhm.
no.
And you know what? It's weird. Those silky guts were somewhat polarizing. I'm gonna show one more hat. There's more I have here, but I'm not showing it all. Pat's got a couple more. You got to show, right, Pat?
Yes. The dead president.
Oh, Fredericton.
Just want to do something a little bit different.
What team is this?
Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg Nationals.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's like their theme night. I think Full Count did the logo for them.
I don't know why it kind of remind me of Pierre. Like
This is oh, go ahead, Pierre.
No, go ahead.
This was like a design in the clink room that they ended up selling to that team. So take that to your hate for clink room.
I wanted to show you guys this one uncurved, okay?
I mean, 1 out of 1,000, Leon. Yeah.
All right.
Still made it, man.
It's
All right,
crazy.
so that's all I'm going to show for now. There's still more. We got to hold some off. We can't show everything.
Yeah.
So, Pat, you got two you want to show that I think are tremendous.
Yes. So first things first. What we are dropping tomorrow. Because it's another version of our teddy bear bag, and this is the first time that we did that logo.
Ooh.
And this is dropping tomorrow. So this is a plain Jane. We made some of the minor leagues now plain Jane. Golden Betty on the back. Gray UV.
Sorry, what team is this?
The date.
Dayton Cubs.
Dayton Cubs, you're right.
Yeah.
Dayton Cubs. Wow. I never
We
even
asked
seen
me
that
too
logo.
fast. Yeah.
Damn.
No, it's not used that often. And
We're
but
doing
this
more
one-
plain Jane. We're doing more plain Janes too.
oh, look at this. So this is back to Nashville.
Fucking love this hat. This comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, this comes out tomorrow. Don't sleep on that one. Shines so good. And then we packed it record on the side because dedication to Nashville, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got on Monday simultaneously drop in my stream of these two. You've already seen these two, the Flag Tarns, the Emeralds, and the Mad Mallards. These are dropping on Monday. And now some early previews from the United States. And then, Snap, you have to switch off because then are some from Europe.
We know how you think you're like the old white guys.
If you want to be my reshipper, then I mean, I can.
I'm not allowed to do that.
He's not going to violate his contract on air. You can't get him to violate his contract on air, Snap.
So this logo, we did a Topper Store USA, and I mean, come on, it's so good. It reminds me a little bit like this 90s pinball machines, right?
Damn.
Look at the side. We got it. It's little copper details, silver, copper. This head, I want to go fishing with this one.
That's a good one. Oh,
I'm gonna sue one. I'm gonna call you last.
Oh my God!
What that's saying to you is like, "Fuck you, Snap."
it broke. The hat was so good it broke the camera.
It's just an attack on the United States of America.
Leon, put it back to me for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yo,
you got it.
That thing said "attack Americans" now.
So you saw that one You saw
Is
that
that
one teddy
Vegas?
bear, that one teddy bear pack. Here's the second one from the third one from the teddy bear pack, the Tennessee Smokies. And that color, I don't remember the name of the color. I think that's teddy bear brown, actually. So that's what you're looking at here. And I'm going to hand it back to Pat to finish off there. It's not Vegas gold, guys. I think it's teddy bear brown.
The camera said too much heat. Turn off. Really, it said like this in German. So let's try.
It is.
Yes, this is the one.
This is the one. Look at this satin brim with the metallic black pearl. Fuck that! Fuck that!
Put me back on, Leon. I got it.
That means camera's too hot. This is your final warning.
Jeez.
I know how to speak German.
Look at this
This
thing.
is minor league hat of the year. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now.
When Pat and I were putting this one together, we said we got to make that bat copper. This, you guys have to see it to believe it. This is the raised embroidery on the Lynx script is incredible. Then you've got that black outline, that metallic black outline. You've got that satin black brim. You've got it all on this hat, man. This thing is sick. And this is just, I'm telling you, this is just scratching the surface of what we've got coming. It is fucking insane. Insane.
That hat is nice. Ooh, it's on its way. Ooh, yeah.
I got a pile of hats everywhere now. I guess I'm Pat's back. Oh, good. We need Pat.
I'm not sure how long it will last, but let's see. Yeah, so we'll show that. I got some early previews from Europe.
Let's see.
Wow.
So
This one is fucking crazy because it looks like the snake's literally coming out of the fucking forest.
Yeah, that
It
one's
is.
sneaky. It's hiding in there.
yeah. So then there's another copper wonder. It was crazy. It took so long to get approved, but finally it did. And I love that color to any.
That's the same blue as on the clear
That's a
water.
beautiful blue.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this blue is really different. So it's the
We used it on the
southwest
brim of the tarpons too. The brim
Yes.
of the tarpons too.
southwest blue.
That's a
Leon,
nice
you
one.
know what that hat is? That's the ha. Otani's not coming.
Oh, what a dick.
So this was at the same time when the alien one was created. It was a black dark face I had. It's glowing in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Reapers.
wow. Very nice.
Thank you, Snap. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
And yeah, last but not least, also some Reno action with the A's going all in. And we are bringing that side patch also at Topperster USA soon. And this is probably one of my favorite side patches lately that
Yeah.
I've seen. Oh, there's one more. Just the Blue Wahoos. One of the last outdoor bags when you go fishing.
Oh, wow.
All right, so the camera handled it. That's good. I open up the window here because it's
Yeah.
like super hot.
Wow.
That was
I
colored
love
like a
it. I love
passport
it,
shop
guys.
hat. Yeah.
Toppers Europe's is now for younger people too. I love it, man. This is amazing.
Exactly. It's not like people like me, right? Going to 50 already. So
Right.
I listened to you and I said, okay,
I told you.
yeah, I know. So it's not for old people
Here's
anymore.
what you have to remember, right? I used to get in arguments with people at work because they would argue with me about like the reliability of certain cars. I said, you know what? I'm never gonna buy a Buick, but I believe Buicks are pretty fucking reliable. And they would say, why? And I'd say, well, ask any old person what their favorite kind of car is, and they have 70 years of life experience, they'll tell you a Buick. So I think when you think about Pat and I are both getting towards 50, right? But I also believe that's a positive thing.
Yes.
The reason why is because we've seen it all.
Yeah.
You know, and what ends up happening is when you've seen it all and you're putting something together, you're like, no, don't fucking do that. That's stupid. Because it's just like anything else. I think every perspective is important. I think young people are super important, and I think they bring a fresh perspective that helps push boundaries. But I also think when you're looking for safe and reliable, you've got it here because this is safe and reliable. Because what you can count on is every time we drop a hat, it's gonna be a fucking good hat.
No, they are. They're really good.
Yeah,
they're really
and
good.
That's kind of my view on it. But listen, man, this was a ton of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we can't do this every time we have a shipment land, but Pat and I felt we're in the holiday spirit, I'd say.
Yeah.
So we want to show everything off. There's about 5-10 hats we didn't show, but there's more coming. I mean, you guys have no idea what's about to come. You want like obscure stuff that you haven't seen? It's coming. I'm gonna tell you, like the Maine Celtics. When you guys see the two that are about to arrive from the Maine Celtics, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" And there's so much. Pat and I were putting together an order today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we literally couldn't order it all. It was just too much. We had to pace ourselves. There was so much; it was fucking out of control. Pat had his screen up, and I was on my computer, and there were so many slides of approved hats that we just wanted that we got to get out there. That we just had to force rank them and say, no, we got to bring this one in, this one, then this one can wait, this one. But they were all great. It was almost like we sat there for 2 hours deliberating which hats need to come first.
Mm.
Uh-huh. If I had to build a highlight reel of tonight's show, it would start off with Pat's Yes Lord. The balls that you guys have put in a Mexican flag with an alien. That hat is replay worthy, and your take on when people smoke marijuana on a hat. I love it. Yeah, great.
Listen, man, we had a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Now remember, aside from all the great hats, what Pat and I are most proud of and excited about is our relationship with the community specifically, and the customer service that we're delivering. Because right now, I think. Do hats oversell from time to time? Yes, they do. But do we make right around those things? Absolutely. And reach out to the store. If you guys have questions, reach out to the store. If there's an online order that isn't right or you're not completely satisfied, reach out to hi@topperstoreusa.com. We don't wait. We don't respond to you weeks later. We get to you. And I think it's important that you all remember that. We're gonna wait for Pat to get back here. I don't know what's going on with this camera.
There's a question. If you don't mind taking it, I can put a question up.
Yeah, let's do it.
With all the different materials you guys have been using lately, what has been your favorite?
I'll let Pat go first. Pat, of all the new materials we've been using, what's been your favorite?
Satin brims.
I knew it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I think it added another element to it, right? I think and now I'm not going to name names, but you're starting to see other people use that satin brim with metallics on the front. Mm-hmm. So it's something, it's happening. And I think the satin brims also are much better than people think in hand, because once you get it, they curve well, they look great. I just love the satin brims. But my second favorite new material to use is probably.
You love velour. I would say you guys is satin, realtree, and velour.
Yeah, but that's not velour. I'm done with velour now.
Yeah, he said he ain't making any more for now.
Yeah, we're not making it. We're done. We got like one more that's going to drop, right? That's a classic. It's a great one, but we're done. I think my favorite fabric right now is probably that Digi Camo. I just think it looks really sharp when it's done right.
The Digi Camo? Okay.
Yeah. The Digi Camo, yeah. I also like the flag tarn.
Yeah, flag tarn is good too.
Yeah, it's good too, because it's so good that they give us now options more that we can bring in and that we can create new stuff. And especially the satin brims, I really like them, because if you have the satin as an UV, I don't like that much because it's like a little bit wavy when you curve it. But if it's on the top, it stretches so perfectly. And I think the curve looks so great. And it's not like, if you have a full crown of satin, this is a lot, right? It's a lot. But this gives it such a small, shiny detail, and it's not too crazy. And I think that's exactly the way we are going currently, to making great hats that are wearable every day with special touches. Yeah.
100%.
Is this true, guys? The streets are talking. No more real tree. This DJ Camo is replacing the real tree fabric for New Era. Is this true?
I've not heard that. But
Okay.
it might, you never know. But I've not heard
The
that.
streets are talking right now, saying that there's no more real tree.
No, it's not true.
No. I don't know what the streets are talking in Austria. Probably they don't care about Realtree or anything, but
Listen.
I've not heard it here.
To be frank with you, like Pat and I stumbled across the Digi Camo in a session. Remember, Pat?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know how. I don't know. We just stumbled. Well, I think the thing that we can guarantee here, and I see people ask about A-frames and stuff. Pat and I have a ton of A-frames coming.
Yeah,
we are. We're putting a lot of effort into A-frames to the point where the warehouse has to have a separate A-frame section now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm so excited about all the stuff that's coming, and Pat and I can barely keep it organized. So that's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
All right. So listen, I want to thank you guys. Leon, any highlights for you before we wrap up? I don't want to leave you shut out here.
I'm just gonna make my list of stuff to keep my eye out for when you guys release. I have to check it twice because you guys showed a lot of good stuff. But the highlights for me was seeing the Mexican alien, the NOLA hat. Those are the two that I have to keep my
and the Grand
eyes.
Rapids Griffins. You as a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, that's for sure. You have to grab that one, right?
yeah.
You know what, dude? You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys which one it was the one that wowed me the most. Can I share it with you?
Sure.
The one that wowed me the most. It's not the first time I've seen the logo, but this is the one that wowed me the most.
The Beaumont, okay.
Just because, listen, there's so much like metallic in there. I was just like floored when I saw it. I was like, even my parents, when I opened up, they're like, "What the hell?" They're like, "That thing is so shiny."
Mm-hmm.
And and don't forget, man, we got our 1-year anniversary coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
So Pat and I are working on something special for that.
Yes.
All right. So listen, I think it's time to wrap up, guys.
Come on, Zoom on our cancelación.
Exactly. So that's from my side. I'm now no signal anymore. You just can't hear me. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I want to thank all of you for joining us. I want to thank you, Snap. I want to thank you, Leon, for being here this evening. I think this was a really fun show. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. For Ariel, Leon, Pat, and Pierre, we're out of here.
Merry Christmas, Pat.
Thank you. You too, Snap.
Peace.